Foxy's barely dying. It's just, again, that winning formula for G2. So Fluxo, best of luck.
I don't like to say things like this, but G2 will maul Fluxo on Mirage right now.
Oh, really? More of the same then. That's what Launders predicts.
After seeing Dust 2 and G2 playing Mirage yesterday, making their mistakes then, knowing what they need to fix.
Did you account for Lukowski?
Forgot about this guy.
Yeah, well, to be fair, he kind of gave us a performance to forget about. Was not a part of the equation on Dust 2, and he needs to be for Fluxo, their formula to come through. Too many F's in that sentence.
Yeah.
And so there we go, a pistol. But it's not the first pistol that Fluxo have been able to win. So let's see if they can carry on from here on out.
Fluxo also played Mirage, right? Watch. They just played them versus Na'Vi. Yeah, they did. Yes, I remember. This is also part of the reason why I thought they would get mauled. It was a ouch! Wow, great nades.
Ton of damage. They're barely
might
alive.
get cut off.
FAMAS ace. No. Oh, maybe still. There's more than one FAMAS on the field. Nico's low. Woody looking for escape. And Phelps, well, he's going to run at Nico. So the FAMAS fires in both directions. And then Lukowski, just perfectly timed flank, figures out the spots. All good. They'll lose a couple, but so be it. Really felt like the nade could have killed them all.
Seriously, it was close.
I wonder, in a professional game of Counter-Strike, what is the most amount of kills that a frag grenade has gotten? You know, like we've seen double nades.
Wait, what do you mean? Like 5?
No, we've seen one grenade kill all 5 people.
In a professional game, I don't know,
That's
but
what I'm
like,
saying.
It's just that I've seen that before, so I'm assuming it's happened.
So in a pro game, I've seen 2. I feel like I've seen 3.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever seen 4.
Yeah, we'll have to. There's probably a nerd out there that could help us out with this.
I know a nerd or 2.
Yeah.
Just curious, because that nade could have been the one. But alas, here we go. Guns up for G2. Wasted no time in that last round. Got a bomb plant, some extra schmeckles. And now an attempt.
Uh-oh.
Well timed on that Molotov. Oh, okay, Hunter.
Oh, you want to do the underpass boost again?
Yeah, that was, you know, one of the redeeming rounds yesterday. I believe Phelps took the solo boost in a round where he had the only AK. Fluxo able to catch the mid-play off guard, but...
Fallen invented it.
Did he really?
Yep.
Good for him.
2016 at Columbus. He brought it out the first time.
Monacy surrounded by sharks. The op almost able to get a second round out, but Lukowski is going to keep it a single-man disadvantage, not a double. There it is. Trade back. Woody finds Hooksy looking the wrong way. Of course, bomb needs to be retrieved and added to the double entry here of JKS and Nico. We've got nothing but Lux with eyes on A. Eventually, the CTs will come back. But how deep will G2 be by the time that rotation happens? Lux forced out.
Oh, wings with it.
I love that. An aggressive move out of Lux.
That's insane. I mean, let's see if Luke. Oh, he's not going to spam this.
Won't find the mark. Woody.
Oh, didn't see that player cross. Woody. Hunter's going to try to sneak back to ramp. Maybe Tetris. Woody. Oh, I missed his chance.
The timing on that.
Oh, they both get the good spots, and they don't know. Oh, man.
Hunter comes back with vision. That's going to prime JKS to peek. Oh, and a headshot on Lukowski. So that walkout between JKS and Nico, all they need to get themselves their first on this T-half.
A little unfortunate there for Woody. He's like right in a good spot. Barely misses the firebox cross. Misses the A-ramp cross as well. That was a clean shot from Hunter. One of many today.
With that, Fluxo's fun could come to an end early. M4 FAMAS, Deagle 5-7. It's a mixed bag with low utility, but at least the stack is currently in the right position. 3 on A. G2's coming for him. No doubt about that. Molly pops on the CT's head. Nico Nicely covered by Lukowski. JKS can't manage to snap down that second shot, and Lux barely alive, but still kicking. A little poke with a pistol over Ticket. Lux swings, and m0NESY brings it back with a headshot. HooXi ready for this fight. Lux still down beneath them. m0NESY's looking to recover it all. Burned ever so slightly. Woody's 5'7", primed for a headshot.
And now they just wait.
They've lost track of him.
It's time to chill, clear out some of the close positions. Ooh, Woody could have made the difference there. Oh, that HE is so close as well, but it goes to fire.
Oh, VSM. Just a shot to the chest to end it.
Two clutch gods going head-to-head here in the 1v1. Good advantage. See, the thing is, HooXi leaves a site with a lot of guns, and VSM needs to take his time, so he wants to go collect a gun. There's no chance he runs to B, so this is a really good play from HooXi. And when VSM gets this gun, he at least has half armor with it, but he's just so far away from A, or from the other side at this point, so I don't even know if he goes for it.
No kit. HooXi plants for Cat, goes apartments, but by VSM running up catwalk, now he knows, of course, bomb not planted for this, not a problem. Just gotta piece it together.
It would be tempting to. Oh, he has a smoke.
Smoke could make a difference. Remember, no kit.
It goes far.
Yeah, he'd have to defuse it from the other side. And that tap, he's watching for HooXi.
Ooh.
Again, 10 seconds. That's really the biggest issue here. HooXi's going to take a ton of damage. Doesn't actually need to output much. Just that bomb plant's enough to secure the round. 2-2 for G2 as they walk it out from A to B.
Yeah, actually made a case for himself on that one. Nice round from Lux overall. Not many great guns here to work with, so Fluxo bringing it close is already impressive. And even though VSM doesn't win the clutch, he brings the gun forward as well and takes down HooXi. So expensive round for sure.
I think it was really Lux who went above and beyond in that. From underneath Palace to top of Palace to back down underneath. Served up a great distraction for Lukowski to come through with a kill. Lukowski 6-2 so far.
Oh, they're sitting in here with no nades.
Phelps has a smoke, but that's top ladder.
Woody gets out.
Patience here from JKS. Aiming a little low, but still picks up the kill. Back into the mid play. No presence.
Was said on an individual level, the difference between tier 1 and tier 2 has disappeared. Which I think it's great to have a statement like that to just show how dense the top 20 is. With even teams like Fluxo, I mean, it was like 3 years ago, you know, a team like G2 versus a team like Fluxo, they would just be running head first at them every round and still winning. But you do have to respect everybody these days.
Ooh, Phelps in with 2. You want to talk about the individual level? Well, G2 just found it. Smashed back by the FAMAS on Cat. m0NESY only got 15 seconds left for this clutch, so impossible. But he doesn't run away, he wants the op first. And he'll find Phelps on the fallback, so now he's good to leave. We've got Fluxo with that pocket play from Phelps. FAMAS in the ladder room, double kill to him.
Yeah, I think they weren't ready for it because they did swing on mid, air quotes. They just didn't fully commit, so they didn't actually see the boost into ladder room. And there was no pressure inside the window at all. And then I think even Woody just jumps away from window without them knowing on top of it. So him being in ladder, I think, was just so unexpected, especially with no cat smoke that came out. And G2 thought, all right, well, I guess we get free reign over Cat and we can go up and wrap the site if we want to. m0NESY with the op is the only gun of the round. This is one of the more dangerous rounds on a map that you could have an op on T side, so it won't be free for Fluxo. You know it is free. Cry.
Damn. And CSGO.
Yes. Get it on Steam today.
And then buy Prime, you filthy cheater.
You ever read the Steam reviews for CSGO?
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah, they're so good. Worst game ruined my life, 10 out of 10. Thumbs up.
Co-sign that one. Here we go, Monacy. Cowsy. Probably not going to run that risk again. Phelps thinking about it.
Oh. Okay. What is this, Monacy? Uh-oh. He stayed alive.
But Phelps pushes top mid, so the op goes down. Hooksy's got a double.
Yes, he does.
Nico looking to come out from the B apartments. Oh, VSM, 2 rounds in a row. He catches him with that same spot.
Mm-hmm.
The VSM Nico Helix. Whoa, 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 hey there.
He's like, what would Monacy do right now? Oh, well. Faked it. He has the time
to make magic happen.
Yeah, and he has half armor, full health. Just going over top of this place with VSM. Oh, right underneath him.
Dude, VSM's just sending hook shots over ledges right now. 2 inside of the apartments, this one towards mid.
Clean ones.
And Monacy not able to activate with that AWP. So other than these 2 Tech 9 kills, it's nothing G2's way. CT side that's hanging on.
They thought with that pressure from Hooksy, no one would be rifling up mid. But Phelps was just going to clear it out.
Now G2. 5 players out mid with nothing but Glocks. The contractual Deagle not even in play here for Nico. And the thought of eco frags is gonna call everybody into the action. Nico picks one up with just the Glock. Phelps up close. Uh-oh. Oh, that's 2. No Deagle needed. Yeah, send the nade in. The insurance policy to make sure 3 members of Fluxo stand tall as they get that 5-2 lead.
Like I said, Fluxo were going to get run over this game. I'm already wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
How does that make you feel?
It feels horrible. I thought it was such an easy bet. Based on Dust 2.
Mm-hmm. It's gambling for you.
I just, but you know what they say, keep gambling.
Only losers quit.
Yeah.
Oh. Here we go. Guns back in the hands of G2. Little resurgence in the individual level of Fluxo's kind of caught G2 off guard at the start of Mirage. Smokes over top, wasting no time. We've got Hunter looking to get through on the base of Connector, and JKS spamming bullets through as Lux, again, was kind of the playmaker the last time this A site was hit. He holds, and they hope. Oh, Nico, that's nasty. Predicts Lukowski. Hunter also comes through with the Phelps frag, so that's 1 from underground, that's 1 from bottom con, and the 3 players sitting on A haven't even had to budge.
They have to be really careful playing spots like that with no pressure. Sitting and waiting. G2 aren't going to forget to clear things. And now the map is pretty much free. It's kind of the type of situation where Fluxo would certainly stack all to one site. Just run the 50-50. Want to see surveying the situation.
Bombs floating as well, so all is good for G2. That's the insurance policy now. B site very much clear for the taking. Monacy can just deny the gun save.
Yes, they can deny the gun save. They're in such a good spot to do it. They have Connector locked down, passive angle here inside of Palace.
Total control.
Oh, but a great kill from Lux.
That's the exit strategy.
JKS starting to walk on in. Actually via the ramp. And Woody could scare him off. I mean, he's got an op here. Crossing up to Palace. JKS is going to hear this.
Yep. Calling Fluxo in. Ready for the jungle peek, but not the point blank JKS AK.
No flash for Hunter.
Good luck, Woody.
Maybe they're just... Whoa. He just started spamming. I don't know if there was even a peek there from Woody. 1 HP for Woody.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, lucky to be alive. Yeah, Woody didn't move. That must have just been a straight up wallbang. But no walls could have saved these two players. Nico keeping it nice and clean. Brain's too big.
Hate when that happens.
Economy's still in good control here for Fluxo as well with the save, and everybody's got M4s or an AK. Could be a turning point early on in this map, right? There is still time for Fluxo to get mauled.
Yes, it would just be like less impressive now. But yeah, if G2 like didn't lose any more rounds, that would be a mauling.
You know, Fluxo, they ran from the bear.
But
it has caught up
they
to
should
them.
have played dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a brown bear.
Ooh, simple A hit. Lux went big last time. See what he got. Oh, just deleted by Hooksy. And Phelps offers up just the one. Hooksy with the double entry. Let's go.
So crazy how many times they do the Abraham scrim ups, and it's Hooksy who has the best spawn, and they like him entering, or he calls it.
Confident that he would get traded out regardless, and no trades needed. Then they back up. Oh, but look at the B stack here from Fluxo. They've actually conceded.
Damn, they're leaving an empty site, and I mean, Fluxo have a good chance now. I mean, they're going to clear out B halls, might run into someone in the default. I don't know. Maybe G2 come back. I guess since they just didn't hear anything.
Okay, no, it's going Palace. All
Yeah.
good. Yep. That was an ominous moment where I'm looking at everybody leaving A and thinking, oh no, G2, don't.
That would have been funny.
But Hooksy puts the
That would've
protocols
been
in
the
place.
G2 Funny Moments compilation.
Number 55.
Yeah. With the Danish IGL, you pick the right side most of the time.
Something in the water around here.
That's a stat. Yeah, or the lack of things in the water. You know what I mean?
Ah, yeah, that's
Clean
probably
water out here.
Yeah, it'd be fresh. But I also haven't seen the sun since I got here, so
I packed vitamin D.
every day.
Yeah, packing.
Hunter looking for the exits because they've seen nothing at that A site, man. It's a ghost town.
What a chill round.
Kind of boring.
A serene round.
Good for the soul, though.
Like yoga.
Incense. Here's the double entry here from Hooksy. So JKS dies and then just swinging, man. He's ready. No further action after those 3 kills. Not even a bullet until the attempt to stop the save.
I'm already feeling like it's going to be weird to see Nico with black hair again. Oh, you miss it.
I can just still picture it.
Okay.
You know, I watched you come back from the blonde bowl cut.
That felt like a lifetime, right?
I've seen it all. Hooksy looking for a different route, but a similar situation on the entry. Stuffed by Phelps this time around. No access granted through connector, and no real attempt over towards that ramp just yet. JKS just sitting outside of it. Fluxo majority towards A. Lukowski is looking for something on catwalk. He's getting a little antsy with that smoke in front of him. And Hunter's on the other end. But Lukowski, you'd think, should have this. Hunter actually gets into the ladder room. Now Lukowski's inside of the smoke. Oh, this is
he's getting
weird.
back out, and then will he turn around? I think he's cleared this. Oh my god, Hunter, he'll get this kill. Lukowski shows himself, but doesn't get the frag.
Because Hunter's just soaring through the skies.
And Window gets 1.
JKS versus Lux up close. MP9 would have the disadvantage, but you know JKS will play it patient. Woody's flashed in the meanwhile. Lux versus JKS goes the way of the Aussie, but the Opper, wow, that's 2. Nicely done from Woody here. It's gonna push it back onto Nico and Hunter. A 2 versus 3 and basically surrounded. VSM looking to prod at them from that catwalk. Smoke's gonna fade as the plant attempt comes through, but he doesn't follow through with the plant.
They can fight the rifle on Cat. Yeah, they are. So there's still a chance to put this down, but they want to play it patient because now the CT is going to be tied up. And now they can plant again, actually, because Hunter has the cross.
They've got this all pieced together, but Hunter doesn't hold the cross. Allows for that to happen. Now Woody's taking damage. We've got 10 seconds on the clock. Hunter knows where the last one's at. He can still grab bomb and plant. It's gonna need to be the commit. Woody starts to walk this in. Hunter gun back up in hand, and Woody finds another.
Okay.
3 off the AWP to keep Fluxo's lead alive.
That was his last chance. Woody had to make something happen. He took a risk just by walking out. Hunter could have fake planted, of course, but Woody, slightly in the power position with 7 seconds, knows that, you know, it's more unlikely that Hunter feels like he has to try to fake it. So, comes out, gets into a good fight. Like the move here. Good round overall. This was a slight mistake from JKS. I think it was very clear that after the first kill in that position, you fall back to CT, and then you're safe from connector, and you can take a fight versus ramp. And JKS thought, oh, maybe I can punish, but he already took a fight earlier with Lux, so should have waited for one more support flash to help with scaling.
That's the attitude, Hooksy. Did you hear what he just said?
What did he say?
He said, it's actually a good thing.
Wow. Leave it to Hooksy.
That's the attitude, and honestly, he's not entirely wrong. Good read. Double MP9 here from Fluxo. So it is a good thing if, big if, G2 can close this one. Round 11 could give them a 5th and a free 6th. We'll see. That's that winner's mentality. Find those silver linings. Or maybe that's the loser's mentality, actually. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I guess it depends what happens at the end of the game. That's it. That's the only thing that could dictate.
Yeah.
Or maybe this round. You know, we'll see.
Cowsy playing around in that smoke again.
Yeah, a lot of the entry work for rests on Hooksy on this map for sure.
Hunter climbs up.
Oh, and he's like, well, I got window. I don't need to fight you.
This time ahead of the smoke as well.
Ooh, so far ahead.
MP9 pressing. Monacy missed shot. Not going to escape Lux. He's been a bit of a beast inside this A site. Woody missed chance as well, so the ops off the mark. Connector smoke goes down from jungle. Woody tries to press in. Egregious, but he holds. And Lux doubles back. 2 ops inside that A site. Nico 1v4 finds a freebie on VSM. And now maybe could just sprint towards that B site. Knows where the double ops are at. And how's he pieced together this clutch?
So there's still the opportunity, even without being able to win this clutch, to get kills that keeps that idea from Hooksy alive, that if he keeps the money low enough, they're still in a potentially 2-round save. So I think Nico's priority number 1 is just actually frag it. Oh man, Woody misses another shot.
He didn't see it.
No, he didn't. Wow, dude, that silenced M4. That's crazy. Didn't see him, didn't hear him. Didn't react soon enough. Lukowski puts him to bed. 3 up for Fluxo. Very nice round.
Let's go.
That was a great shoulder peek. My God. Honestly, held that as tight as he possibly could. Ooh, another great shot.
And Hunter's rumpus. Sticking out.
Just means ass, right?
Yeah.
What language is that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Elvish.
Elvish, yeah. Oh, that's parcel tongue. Excuse me. Wrong movie. Tech9's up here from G2, and Hunter's dead already. Speaking of elves, I asked Launders today, what was his D&D character? He told me an undead dark elf Death Knight.
Death Knight, oh yeah.
Pretty badass. But death and destruction very apparent here in round 12, because it's a total stoppage. No chance. None whatsoever. 5 up from Fluxo, and now a CT side that is very much coming together. 8-4. Ops are landing. Lux is performing. We get the Lukowski impact on Catwalk. These are the individual levels that just were not apparent on Dust 2.
You know, this doesn't make sense. Because Dust 2 should have been the place we figure out how well they'll do for the rest of the maps. G2 looked insane on Dust 2 and picked Mirage. And then they actually made some mistakes yesterday versus Liquid, but I think like they still could have won the game, and they also were very aware of what mistakes they were. So it was a kind of perfect de-rusting game. And yet, you know, they're not ready for Fluxo right now. They've been showing too much on Mirage. Only 7 rounds versus Na'Vi yesterday. So I'll say it again. This does not make sense in a good way here for Fluxo. 2 ops is going to be a great adjustment to keep the snowball rolling down the hill.
Oh, bad molly.
Oh, I think he accidentally right-leftied it.
Or Hunter gave him a nudge when he ran by. Woody, no reason to leave here. When's it coming? Oh!
There it
That's
is.
so sick!
You could just see it, or you could see it. You knew who it was.
Oh, man. Perfect X-ray. Well done,
Yeah,
DJ.
well,
That's such a sick
like
swing.
clockwork. My God. Just no chance. No chance. When's it coming? The second up, though.
Yeah, they're actually still leaning into like where the CTs are at, but nah, that hooksy kill you'd think makes this one too far gone. VSM, clean kill, still has
Flash is bad.
a bunch of HP.
Both CT spotted now.
Nico's nearly dead. Monacy's now on 56. But Hunter, yeah, he's got him locked in. So, ooh, that was one of the players with fuller HP. Monacy, good off angle. That'll catch VSM climbing over boxes. Monacy to the top rope. Looks to drop the elbow on Lukowski. But he's passive. And he allows for that exit. There we go. A 5th for G2's T side. Could have been worse. Nicely done from Nico. 3 pickups here in this round.
Yeah.
Starts with that zinger over towards those B-apps.
Yeah, but it was 6-4, and since then, Fluxo, they won with 3 alive. They won another good round, so they have some money left over. Goodbye going. Here it is. Looks so easy on his screen. He's like, man, I love that guy. Great player.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
okay.
Yeah, if you saw Dust 2, there was a lot more taps.
Yep.
There as well.
Starting to shine through here. Towards the tail end of G2's T side.
One of the few last great tappers left. Honestly, the only one. Right? No one's really doing that these days. Not like Nico.
Scream's probably still doing it somewhere.
Other games.
Tap that A1S. Phelps a little off the mark at Hunters. Yeah. Yeah. Woody takes a much safer angle this time.
He can't kill me here.
That's
There's
what
no
you
way.
think.
Is that? Oh no, it's Hooksy. Imagine though. No, it's impossible to see him. So Woody can just move to a new angle.
Little shadow, man.
It's good. Oh no, he misses.
Hooksy's looking to apply that pressure. Oh, damn.
Yo.
Tough spot for Woody. There's already a player in the sight.
Hello.
Hooksy's lost track of him, but will still get there and catches the guy back market. So easy does it for Hooksy. He's laughing his way through this B bomb site, and understandably, because G2, there's still a chance to recover, you know, the tidbits of this T side. Hunter will go down, but so be it. It's 6 for G2 with a chance at a 7th.
Yeah, in the last matches on Mirage, G2 are like below 50% on both T side and CT side, almost equally. So I think they're seeing more of the same, but this is a step down from the teams that they played recently, like Vitality, Liquid, these sorts of rosters. And Hooksy's been fragging. I mean, he's 9 and 10 now, but he's got a lot of good kills. He's also doing a lot of entry work, so I'm not surprised he's dying more. He was pretty damn solid on Dust 2, and he was solid yesterday, man. He was not one of the problems yesterday individually.
Nope.
So that's great to see.
You know, if one of the things that on the bullet list of G2's necessary improvements after the failure of Rio, that was towards the top, and we saw it. And we are seeing it.
This is just a weird fallback from Woody because he doesn't respect the idea that they're going to molly van. And he both eats the flash and the molly, so yeah, not surprised they don't see him there. Like, where did he go back to? That's like a much safer spot. And Woody tried to get a little bit extra after missing his first bullet.
Not quite the blowout of a T side that G2 would have been hoping for off the back of Dust 2, but Hooksy comes to an end here on this half. No more entry fragging from him. Hunter to take up the reins, but where's Phelps gotten off to? Phelps is doing a pretty good job of poking and prodding from middle, whether that's window or connector. It's going to be Nico looking for VSM. Kill Matrix leans the way of VSM in this head-to-head. But Molly doesn't spread far enough. Lukowski, time to shine towards ladder. Deagle only. AK's on the other side. Oh, gets the spam through, and m0NESY slides in with the quick trade. Nico still hunting VSM.
This has definitely been an interesting engagement.
Drawn Phelps over. Phelps gets the better of him. So it's not VSM getting the kill, but it is serving up a great distraction. However,
they hurt him.
Yeah, they're piecing together this picture. Woody's not going to peek anything.
Yeah, he should just be dead, honestly. We'll see.
Ooh, he's starting to give it up. But again, distractions from the pistol players. m0NESY with a 1 versus 4, nothing to lose. Tries to turn it back towards Ticket. Lux coming at him, 15 seconds left. Next up's Phelps, it's damage, and it's 9. 9 rounds from the CT side of Fluxo, a necessary turnaround after Dust 2. Do they have enough in the tank on their T side to bring this to map 3?
But things aren't exactly adding up based on what we know. What we know about their Dust 2 yesterday with both these teams. It's a new day. It's a fresh tournament. Both of these rosters we haven't seen play in some time. So we'll have to let the Counter-Strike speak for itself here. It's on G2 to make the comeback happen for a map loss streak on Mirage, so that's something to mention. But they also picked the map. Got the correct stack going on, however. Oh my god.
USPs just hit different. Woody's gonna get some kind of an answer back. Nice gush from Lukowski. Fast flank. Hunter wasting no time, and now, oh, m0NESY in with another one. Hunter also finds the headshot. G2, and it's over. It's over real quick. So,
I hit the first shot.
And then he got gushed. Oh, Hunter hit some nasty ones this round.
Nicely done.
I mean, not much you can do about this. But is the second pistol denied? But with the plant, the buy comes in. We'll see about this G2 CT side. Good read from G2 right there. The third player on the B site tells you it was a game plan win.
Two smokes, Molotov, double flashes, and good amount of early damage, but it's just going to draw Hunter into the play instead. Waiting for the window peek are Phelps and Lukowski. Trying to make the most of the little utility that Fluxo do have to work with.
I think they're hoping some of that damage that came in early scared G2, and it did. I mean, they've got 3B here, but look, window gets taken. Again, this is classic from Phelps. He just is really good at taking advantage of the space on the T side. But with the A push that came through all the way through the ramp, JKS just, you know, casually optimistic that it's not going to be any kind of 5 palace play. They know, I think, what's coming outside of that.
Nico's going to catch Lukowski.
Does he shoot right away?
They wait.
Oh my god.
He's running with him. Easy pick up there. m0NESY, just the one and done. Remember, Hooksy's low HP, but doesn't matter. Nico comes through with the second kill. Hunter, again, that B stack just works out wonderfully.
Yeah, the flank is fine. It's just that...
Is it the timing on the execute? Because, again, like, we go back to Dust 2 versus Navi yesterday, right? Sometimes Fluxo just, like, they could go, but they take that extra 5 seconds.
I think it's more G2, like, pushing through a ramp is less likely, it's just a less likely play to happen, especially a full flank like that, because it's quite risky to get down the ramp. it's hard to read sometimes if a team is going to take control. And I just think that G2 yesterday, they were putting a good foot forward when it came to trusting their reads on map control and going for lots of different CT aggressions. So I didn't think it was slow just because there was still above 30 seconds left on the clock for Fluxo.
Right. Alas, it's a sea of smokes into this A site. JK, yes, just feasting. 3 easy pickups here against the pistols. That's 4. Oh, I wanted another ace, but m0NESY will get that 5th one in, and JKS does his job. Stone cold is the Aussie.
So many aces so far at the fall final.
We've cast at least 3.
Yeah, 3 already in 2 days.
Symple, Alesia's, Hunter.
I think we did all of Rio and didn't cast 1. Did we cast 1? Maybe.
I don't think so.
You can't pick them, but there's
It's okay though. Weather was great.
Yeah, the weather was great. There's some magic in the groups here, the individual level. Wow, how can I be that cool?
Your last name has to be Savage.
True.
But instead, it's Govindasamy.
Yeah. There's probably a few more assassins with the last name Savage.
Right? Exactly. Dude, what's JKS doing at B? What's he doing here? That's the last thing you come to expect. But it works out. Catches one off, missed shot from m0NESY. They'll put a smoke down, great utility damage against VSM, so they don't get the Tetris for free. And Nico spotted out. They know he's here. VSM deals with him, but that sets up m0NESY with his own smoke to come back through with the return.
That was a real nice cover from m0NESY. Keeps this round alive. Looked like the round-winning kill right there to take out Nico, as he thought the attack was coming in at the same time. And now Phelps, eyes on B. This will be a hard retake. Ooh, they're splitting up into mid. Okay. Yeah, with the open sight, that's great.
Phelps didn't go, beyond that site either. Just played it on bench. So at the very least, G2 will have market for this retake. But then the smoke goes down in front of Hunter, and yeah, how many players can truly jump out of window without dying? Smoke grenade will help cut off a couple of angles here. They'll give themselves one from bench as well, but Phelps actually plays between them. So this is the perfect spot to deal with the space G2 are attempting to create. He gets the headshot at the final chance, and woody traded out by m0NESY as well. No smoke to block off, of course, this arch play from VSM. And with the scope up, m0NESY blindsided by it. A clutch for Fluxo to give them double digits.
Excellent move from VSM. He was at the top of mid like 3 seconds ago. And ended up getting on to get right. m0NESY had a chance to win that, but the trades were all good within the site. Here's the first move from m0NESY, yeah, to support Nico getting up on top of the boxes. Not an easy shot at all. So maybe it shouldn't have been so close in the first place, but of course these rounds won't be easy versus such a veteran roster. So 10-9 now for Fluxo. Strong rifle to start off the second half. Really cool that on this map you can lean B and still be kind of in control of mid with boosts like this. Wow,
nice headshot.
Yeah, those ones there as well at the bottom, and yeah, you're taking care of B, which is harder to retake. You're keeping eyes on mid, and your fast rotations to A off cat if you want to be there.
It's just a nice spot. You see him fishing, bottom connector, maybe cat. There's options there, and dedicates a second player, but with the CZ, it's like, what else would you want HooXi doing? He'll go down into the underground now. Are there not players? Oh my god.
Oh, you can cut him down at the feet, but he knows they're going to be boosted, right? Oh my god, HooXi turns around.
You know that feeling when you're being watched? Well, Lux just had it. And at the perfect moment, and I mean, again, like AK, any better weapon than the CZ, it feels like that shot's already been taken.
What's going to happen right there? He did so much damage, and now they can go ahead and take A. Monacy gets a frag. They're going to be pushing to con. Monacy waiting for the lurk. Oh, thinks about it.
Nico could peek cap. Oh,
Jesus.
Woody lucky to be alive.
But they might be out of this. I mean, Nico, Monacy's so low, and they don't have anything outside of the smoke for the retake.
Man, that's a what could have been type moment there from poor Hooksy.
Yeah, I don't think he made a mistake, you know, playing it slow. I think he, first of all, you're thinking about, you got a CZ, there's potentially 2 people boosted here, and you don't have a headshot from the angle that he was on. So
again, rifle, leg shots, body shots, you just take the first one, second guy falls into your crosshair.
Yeah,
but
you don't even move, you just keep spraying.
He just had to get closer.
Terrorists win.
Poor guy. Ah, tough one, but hey, Fluxo, they survive it. And he turns at the moment.
Yes.
Under. 2 guys running B. Go B, go B.
Back in the game.
Yeah, right? That split second of...
No time to grieve.
Damn. JKS just taking in the sights.
Wonder if he went back home during the break. Did Sponge?
No, I don't think Chad has. Chad hasn't been back to Australia for.
He's got time now.
I remember it. I've never seen
wants to.
Sponge happier than when we went to Rio and he was on a beach.
Yeah.
And he was describing to me the different types of waves. Yeah, the undercurrent and this and that, and I was just like, man, this guy belongs on a beach.
Belongs on the beach.
I think Rio kind of
The Sandman.
it touched his soul in the best of ways, and I bet it would JKS as well. So fingers crossed he did get time at home.
Next time I see him, I'm going to put some sand in his shoes just so he feels at home.
You like this?
Well, Fluxo, what can we do? I mean, it's a solid default overall. And they even won that 1v1 versus JKS, phasing the smoke on a ramp. But it looks like G2 right back to just figuring out if it's going to be B. They've cleared out a ramp once again. They're leading. And now they're way ahead on the clock because JKS, they've already taken all the risks on the ramp. They're not even worried about Palace in this specific instance, and Monacy can open up to default and watch connector. No, Fluxo don't know it, but they're already losing this round. Now, the only thing that they could do, actually, incidentally, is go up connector and try the attack that way, because now A-site is actually weaker than it appears. But it doesn't feel like that's going to happen.
Not right now, anyways. Nico. Oh, 2 players here. Lukowski
Got the kill.
turns on him. Hooksy. Flash. Fantastic. But only the 1 kill. VSM back behind the wall. It's primed Hunter to have to go massive. Catwalk's under siege. Apartments are getting pushed. He slips beyond. Phelps not able to find him. VSM dropped to 58. And Hunter, he's doing it. Down to 15. Primes the FAMAS flank fantastically. And JKS comes through to slice down Phelps. Lukowski, all that remains at the 10-second mark, and the bomb inside of the site. You know, it felt like Nico could have gotten more, Hooksy could have gotten more, and Hunter had to get more, which he did.
Yeah.
10 for G2.
So in control of all those engagements, you know, carefully walking away from an angle, not giving an audible, but staying fully focused on that repeat from VSM and punishing it if it came. This kill gave a case to Fluxo despite the flank coming in for this to be possible, but the delay from Hunter, the off angle here, and again the patience, and he got just by that cat guy. Hard to read that he slipped through the middle of the site in that moment. But leave it to Hunter, he's been having a great day. Chance to tie up with tempo if they win this. Fluxo will be broke.
Ooh. Okay, Phelps up next, but fire on his feet.
Wow.
Oh, Monacy easy does it. A double kill made far too simple. That's going to leave Fluxo gasping for air.
That's sort of that like Yakinder effect where you can leave a player like Monacy in a spot like that. And as he's updating info, you know, that shot could be hard, like it was really hard. There's still a reasonable chance that he hits it. Now he's potentially going to ace this.
4 bullets so far, 4 frags. I swear to God, the oppers are practicing for the new update.
And m0NESY's coming in from behind as well, so unless Woody wants to push forward, we'll see. He's locking off the fallback. And they're going to wait the clock out. It's actually quite risky for Woody to stay here whether he realizes it or not. But he has an op, so they're a little worried about him. Thing is, they know Fluxo will be broke if they get this op down. They won't have to deal with it next round 100%.
CT's here, Woody. That's a free one versus Nico. But JKS is already so close.
Now they're starting to move in. Confirmed info.
Saw the spot.
And there's still ace potential here as m0NESY's starting to run back.
Damn. Woody keeps racking up the kills, hanging on to the AWP, and m0NESY won't even go chasing the ace.
Yeah, this is a big save from Woody, man. I mean, they have nothing in this next round.
Huge hold. This is the tie comes through at 11 to survive on G2. Woody, let's see what that op actually means in the next one. He had to work hard to hang on to that.
Yes, he did.
m0NESY, check these shots.
And this is just smart. I mean, Phelps tries to do something random here, but m0NESY has nothing else to worry about except for that Molotov. The dumbest thing he could have done was just run from it. So Phelps just hands that over.
Fluxo, 3rd timeout of the map. 1 to spare. How the hell did they weaponize Woody in a way to rob round 23 away from G2?
We'll see what kind of spawn he has. They've got some ideas to go behind and open and kill, and you know, G2 know what's coming, so they just have to worry about not dying early, and apart from that, don't have to worry. No real investment here outside of some upgraded guns, upgraded pistols, I should say, for Fluxo. Winner takes a lead.
Fast contact. That's what he's hoping for, but no over-spotting. And a fallback. Mid's already belonging to Nico and m0NESY. Op in nearly the same position. Phelps could try again, but now with the lesser gun. Do they have util? No. I was going to say if they could get Nico out of this spot, then maybe Woody could pick him up, but now nobody's even watching this. He heard it.
Yeah.
Yep, that drop. Nico knows exactly what's going on. Woody will bring down Hunter, but worth it in the end. Double kill from Nico. m0NESY finds Phelps down in the underground. The only thing left is Lux on a very desperate attempt to run out ramp. Bombs up on Palace. Space being given here by m0NESY. Sure enough, a little bit of extra money here. So it's going to have to be absolutely massive from a player that we don't usually ask too much from. And unfortunately for him, he goes down nice and easy after that plant. So it's money in Fluxo's back pocket, but it's a lead in G2's.
An extra kill right there. Would have been nice to keep G2 honest, but they maintained 3. They got Nico into the really important position at top boxes. No flank, just waited for any late mid aggression. They had underpass covered, top middle from Cat, and him, of course, in that checkmate position. But now the buy once again, and with an op as well.
2 terrorist round wins for the record. Fluxo, the 9-6 half. Brought back by G2 thus far. But it hasn't been flat from the offense. Hunter up into the ladder room. Quick footwork here from Phelps. Nico gets tagged up. Hunter knows the fight's coming. Lukowski in the spam fight, but m0NESY finds VSM. That's a deep ramp peek from the Opper for the 5v4. Lukowski sees Hunter trying to come back into the ladder, and that's man advantage gone in an instant. They cross through smokes, and Nico gets the better. One thrown out from woxic, a quick dropout from Lux, and a headshot that shines through real fast. m0NESY Quick reposition, and oh, that double kill from Lux. Fantastic. Inside of the B site, bomb needs to be picked up and drawn over by Woody. This could put lukeauzi into a questionable spot, but Nico falls off. And lukeauzi hangs on.
Yeah, lukeauzi just needs to stop him from coming here. He can also be the player they plant for in this spot. Woody's just planting default. Them watching everything else, and the CTs just have no interest in going for this. Man, great map out of Lux, for sure. Again, not the highest rated player on the team, and right now, these rifle frags making all the difference. The game continues to be competitive, and, you know, these saves key for G2 as well. They've got 3 on the win last round, 2 on this, a little bit of money left over, so they'll be fine to buy. So we crawl closer to the finish line for both of these rosters. Nuke will be up next if Fluxo are able to win this. Again, still another great map for G2. It's not like this is easy no matter where it goes, but they knew that coming into this veto.
For sure. I think they knew that coming into this event. It's never meant to be theirs to win, but cracking headshots out of Lux. Remember, he finished the first half of Dust 2, our first map, with like 1 kill, I think. So incredibly slow start to the series. But 20-year-old has found his groove here on Mirage. Leads the charge alongside Woody on the side of Fluxo. And honestly, shout out all of Fluxo, right? Between 17 and 14 kills, all 5 players. No weak link as they hope to chain together a couple round wins here. Fast exit out from the Palace. Nico, that's a second.
Jesus.
VSM and lukeauzi just get shredded.
2 rifles they have. They didn't even buy, actually. I thought they would have had enough money.
That is the worst case scenario, falling into the hands of Nico.
And they don't even know how many other guns are here, so they're terrified at the moment. m0NESY sitting here with a USP in hand.
So at least that plant goes down for free. Nothing to spam away at the planter.
They've got some important utility left over. No smokes, however.
Also, no kit. It's going to have to be a fast retake. Phelps preoccupied with watching flank. Eventually, Hunter gets there. Woody looking for a first target. He went blind into the plant, put them into the post, and gets flashed. But at least Phelps is able to draw one away. Lux, it's his chance. He lines them up in sight. m0NESY's USP is enough, and Phelps is in the open. JKS comes through.
Wow.
And with 2 weapons, Nico hits critical kills, and the defuse just with a little time to spare.
Man, they had 3 pieces of utility, and they all worked to help them get kills. The Molly Flash combo on Woody was the big one. He had the op in that position, blocking off default. And this is after, of course, these first 2 kills come in. And you see, because there's no kit, and because 3 players don't have rifles, and the 2 rifles that go down are over on Palace, they're not easy to get back. There's still a great chance for Fluxo to close this. When Hunter dies on the flank, it's like, all right, they secured the most important post-plant position. Maybe they'll still do it. But now G2 take a lead. So much money all of a sudden for their team.
Right now, GKS on his own. Nico's gonna run in, wastes no time. T's pressing out from the smokes. JKS exposed, and lukeauzi's gonna clip the side of him. Hooksy's quickly into the ticket. lukeauzi didn't jump over. He's trying now. Oh, Hooksy.
Oh, he went above him.
Right above. And gets blasted downwards. Very quick play from Fluxo into this A site. This time, Nico can offer no hold. JKS gets pinched from both sides. And we've got a tied game again. All the utility they had, they just bombard that bomb site, follow through with 5 strong, and the game goes on.
Yeah, JKS opted to start triple, and he did that on the eco round. It worked really well when there was not that many flashes coming through. On full rifles, triple I think is just a tough position because, yeah, once you get spotted, you can get mollied. Even if you don't get spotted, you're likely to get mollied, and then you can get spammed from both sides. It's hard to fall back from if you don't already preemptively throw your smoke down. So he didn't really give himself a chance to fight, honestly. No swing came out. He just sort of sat there, and he was the only guy on A site. So they were happy to find him with that kill. And Hooksy, you know, I think should have been able to see him on the top of his screen, but that was, if he's not focusing on it, I'm not surprised he missed it.
Rapid rifle play. And that last one, no op again for Fluxo, but none needed, so it seems. m0NESY wants to be the king of mid. Phelps susceptible to this.
Yeah, underpass is being taken care of, so m0NESY can sit here.
Opens up Hunter to go from B into A support instead. And last time it was a very quick follow through, but losing Nico on window means Hunter should watch underground.
luKazi came through that.
And Hunter.
No, that was good. I mean, he smoked the molly they threw to deny to buy m0NESY more time.
Phelps just got Nico over top of Hunter in con. Hunter loses m0NESY on one end, loses Nico on the other. JKS slides back into the CT spawn, and bombs called up to come out from ramp. Flash dodged. Fight won by JKS. Half his health gone. But Hunter continues forward, up the stairs. VSM through the box, but Woody brings it back. And Fluxo about to have that 14th round added up. woxic caught midair, and Phelps can just slide away. The 1v1 on site, it's Woody with a huge health advantage. He's locked down on Palace, and even though that HP goes low, it is Fluxo with a 14th off the A hit.
If he dies there actually was a defuse coming through, and instead Fluxo win that. That was luKazi, man. That was luKazi. Right when he was walking up underpass, first of all, waits for the window, smokes smartly, dislodges Nico from his position inside the window. Nico responds with his molly. m0NESY doesn't want to fall back because he doesn't believe someone would smoke that molly and run through. Thought he had a couple extra seconds. luKazi shoots him in the back, and then everyone starts working. That was a great round. It's just that one moment where they were able to shine through the interference and figure out where there was a gap and disrespect the setup in a smart way. I think if m0NESY spins around, starts watching that smoke, he's not really playing the odds. I mean, he could get swung on from top mid, so that was just a really nicely approached round from Fluxo, and ready to trade down if m0NESY gets the first kill as well. If he gets the top mid kill, luKazi's there. If not, Phelps is there, and it forces this connector peak, which is not as fun in that mid-round situation, to deal with top mid. So 2 FAMASes, they've got the op on m0NESY. Nico's rifle was enough last time, but
it goes deep A ramp this time around. No utility again on him or woxic. So G2 opt for quick plays instead. Lux tries to pump his chest. Oh, missed shot from m0NESY. A second one off the mark. The apartments player about to come out. Damage being done here. woxic picks up the pistol kill. Gone, and m0NESY catches Lux. We got pressure in from ladder room as woxic finds escape, a refuge as he works away from jungle. VSM looking for the plant, and it's going to be exposed in the open. He can get off of this. Nico's A ramp flank has led him to the opposite side of underground, and the CTs look to all bunch up, but VSM goes deep. A little damage onto woxic. VSM 100 health, Woody only on 6. Can VSM do it all? He gets tagged up. m0NESY misses the shot. He knows there's 2 CTs right here, and G2 rob it back.
Damn.
3 from m0NESY.
Yeah, they put it together. That second shot, man, that was some hot action out of m0NESY, jumping up on top of the van. Smoke shot, I don't even know if he could see him fully. Just knew that he was around there lingering. Made sure to deal with it. Set himself up for the most amount of shots possible as well before throwing his smoke down. And then came back to cap because there was enough pressure from Lux out of the window that he might not have been able to take that angle on Cat. But it's just all about m0NESY right there.
Oof, 30-round game. As m0NESY goes God mode, 24 and 5 kills in that round. And the final timeout called here from G2. It's the last they've got to work with. The one kill we don't end up seeing is luKazi and woxic in connector. Somehow a 5-7 through smoke.
Oh, is that what happened? Yeah, and woxic also surviving to get out a window when they get into ladder room. Cutting off that player meant the A site was much more vulnerable. Would have been 3 and B rotating in an even retake. That would have been potentially an easy round for Fluxo. So woxic throws him a lifeline.
But I mean, Fluxo very much in this.
Now, this is a tough one to call. I mean, most of their B plays have actually not gone too well, and G2 have been looking well fortified on that half of the map, whereas some of these late half A hits, connector, they're taking mid control sometimes. They're having a much better time of doing, so I don't know how G2 will read this. I think one thing's for sure. If G2 know that if they get ramp control if they take that risk and there's no one ramp early on, they're going to win most of the time. And they've already seen them do that 3 or maybe 4 times this half. If I'm Fluxo, I think that's actually the first thing I stop in a default if I'm going to go slow, or do a full A hit and just wait for them to try to push down. But just make sure no flank comes through again, because if they want to do anything late B, that's going to be the perfect counter. And yeah, they are waiting for both A pushes, actually. I think it's a sound idea. Shaky has such a very low persistence playing under balcony this game.
Yeah, kind of the Aussie redefined. Now that pressure comes out. Molotov down beneath him. Just hanging on to his spot. All is good there. Again, they need to keep underground. Last time, Lukowski came through that smoke, messed with m0NESY. Now Hunter up and above, but he falls off yet again. m0NESY susceptible.
Gave himself a smoke behind so he can actually stay out.
Got out of dodge. Molly on Lukowski. This time falls back and holds.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, we get the CT starting to stack up inside of the A site. Oh, JKS found out by VSM. Nico, not alone. m0NESY right next to him. Heavy hitters here, but VSM's gotten out. A shot that comes out. Will they piece together that audio? Will it even matter? Phelps dies top mid.
Wow.
And Fluxo stalling on the forefront of this A site, but now they just silently walk it. We've got 2 CTs trying to double back around towards Ticket. m0NESY's going to be tucked inside connector for the time being. There's an eventual threat of Lukowski, but Woody tries to plant opposite triple. Nico gets the trade right back on site, and now it's only that late mid play. He's expected to come from underground. m0NESY keeps looking in 2 directions. His head ripped clean off, and with 5 seconds to spare, that bomb can be picked up, but the kill should never come in. Luckily, he can plant safely on this side. Fakes it once, gets the frag, but nothing shown from woxic, and G2, that's 15.
Yeah, another hard-fought victory.
Cleared.
I like the ideas here from Fluxo. They did, I think, 2 of the things that answered some of their biggest problems in this half, which were making sure no flank could come in from the A ramp, and also going forward with an A hit. And they tried to organize it with that Lukowski play and underpass that worked so well for them as well. So being very pragmatic on this approach. But at every single level, there was a little bit of resistance. And there were some kills we didn't see, like Nico taking out Phelps at top of mid. There was some good awareness on an individual level from the G2 players. But it felt like that attack was quite convincing. And there was a chance they could put it together. Well, Fluxo now just 4 Tech 9s, but they're thinking. And they've got the right ideas. See if they can win an unlikely round.
Trying to just charge down into the B site. Oh, woxic. Not now. Not what they need, but Hunter out from Arch, drops bomb, 3rd confirmed, 4th inbound, 5th towards Catwalk, also spotted. And so the bigger picture's here for G2. They just have to hold on. And with the lesser weapons, it's gonna be made easy. VSM hopes to run them down, to gun them down with a Tech 9. It's a close match on Mirage against G2. A close map on Dust2 versus Na'Vi, but with no map wins, we say sayonara, Fluxo. An unfortunate fall. The heroes of the showdown, their hope